Hey guys, I hope you're having a great weekend. I know it's been a while since I put up a video, but I'm back now and I'm gonna try as much as possible to stay as consistent as I can. In this video, we'll be taking a look at a few chart analyses to get prepared for the week ahead. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be giving you a few tips as to what I've been doing all this while that's kept me away from the Forex market for this past few months. So we all know it's crypto, right? Because I pretty much said enough about this in our Discord. So I'm going to be shedding more light on why I've, moved into the crypto sector right now to take advantage of, the crazy pumps we've been seeing over the past few months. So if you're interested in getting some insights on that, watch this video to the end because that's going to come out at the end of the video. Without further ado, let's get started. If you love the content, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're interested in learning trade forex like professional, check out our complete forex trading course on Udemy. I have the link attached in the description below as well. So what you can see right now is the gold chart on a 4 hours time frame. We seem to be in a sort of a consolidation to the downside. Meanwhile, the trend remains bullish. So I'm going to zoom out a little. If we take a look at the trend, you can see we have price creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. And over here, which is where we'll be focusing on, has been consolidating. But you can see price is making lower highs and lower lows. So there's a good chance we go lower. There's also a decent chance we go higher in continuation of this massive trend. Meanwhile, we have our all-time high resistance around these price levels where we're going to set our targets if we do get a bullish breakout. So for bullish case scenario, what you want to see is you want to see price breaking out from this range, right? Breaking out from this channel. So we get something like this. Excuse me. Brush. So we get something like this and move to the upper part of the channel, consolidate a little, and give us that bullish breakout to the upside. So this is what you want to look at for to go long on gold. So right now, investors are more concerned about getting to the Bitcoin ETF. I guess most of you know what that is. So Bitcoin seems to be still in the spotlight right now in terms of investment assets because investors usually look up to gold to put in their massive investments. But now I think they're starting to shift focus towards the Bitcoin direction, right? So that's why I think we're seeing some sort of consolidation on gold price because right now I think by this time gold should have broken all-time highs already. So I don't know. It could be because of a number of factors, but I think the Bitcoin factor is also one of the major factors that led to the, pretty much this decline on gold since we, got to the all-time highs. So this is what I'll be watching out for on gold to go long. Take profit is going to be around the resistance level. Stop loss is going to be below the consolidation that leads to the breakout, right? So for the bearish folks out there, so for me, if I'll be trading gold, I wouldn't be going short because this pretty much looks like a bullish setup to me. But if you're going to be going long, simply go down to the, let's say, 1 hour time frame because it's going to be pretty much clearer over here. And what you do is you just simply trade within the channel. So you could do this, take these lows as a gauge as to where you want to see price action head. Then you wait for a touch. So a touch maybe probably followed by a bounce or a small consolidation and a breakout from this trend line. So if this happens, this should be your signal to go short if you're indeed going to take the risk of going short in this market, right? So if you're going short, your entry is going to be around this price level after a proper breakout, of course, from this trend line. Target is going to be around the bottom of the channel. But something to watch out for is we have a good support level over here that would probably not let you see price get to the bottom of the channel. So if we take a look at these price levels, this is a significant support level. So there's a good chance we, excuse me. So there's a good chance we get, excuse me, I'm going to zoom in. So there's a good chance we get a breakout, right? We get a breakout. Then we come into this area of value, which is support level, and then consolidate and bounce off going to the upside. So if this happens, you should pay attention to the support level, which could be a key level where we see more bullish momentum from gold investors or day traders, right? So I think that's also one of the reasons why we saw another rejection from these price levels, because we're getting into this support level. But smart investors will always outsmart, retail investors or retail traders. That's why we didn't see price getting into directly into this support level. But right now, I think there's a good chance we see price coming into these price levels before we go higher. So that's if we do get a breakout from this trend line, and for those who are willing to take the risk of going short on gold. So my bullish case scenario right now, the 1 hour time frame again, wait for price to get to the resistance level of the channel, consolidate a little, and again then give us that bullish breakout. So your entry is going to be around these price levels after the breakout, and take profit is going to be around this price level, and your stop loss is going to be below the consolidation that leads to the breakout. So that's it briefly for gold. I hope it's clear enough. If you have questions, leave your thoughts in the comment section or join our free Discord community to drop your questions, right? Moving on, we'll be talking about crude oil. So crude oil is something we've been watching out for a few weeks. Mind you, I would not necessarily trade this stuff I'm talking about right now, but for the sake of the community and those who still trade these commodities and currency pairs, right? So that's the reason why I'm doing this video. So I may come up within a week and just see a good chart, see a good confirmation, and take 1 or 2 trades, right? But my major focus right now is on crypto, and that's going to come up at the later end of this video, right? So crude oil, real quick, we spoke about how we could expect a bearish reversal when we get into this area of resistance. I think this was about a month ago, and we did get that and a rejection. So we seem to be trading within an ascending triangle. So there's a good chance for a bullish case scenario, we see price consolidating within these price levels and then giving us a bullish breakout. So if this happens, so mind this is daily time frame, right? So this gives you a better sense of confirmation if you're trading crude oil. So if this happens, your entry is going to be at a breakout, clean breakout, go long. Take profit is going to be around this resistance level, and your stop loss is going to be below the consolidation, at least to the breakout, or underneath this trend line over here. Remember, trading is risky and it's all about probability. Anything could happen. So that's why it's good to trade with good risk management, right? So I'm also going to go down to the lower time frame and explain why I wouldn't be going short, or my reasons for going short. So checking out the 2 hours time frame, for example. So I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to increase this a little. So yes, so here's our trend line. So give me a minute. Yeah, here's our trend line and here's our resistance level. So the logic for going long remains the same, right? So we either go straight up, consolidate a little, give us a bullish breakout, we go long, aiming for this resistance level, or we wait for price to come down here, finish up the circulation, the oscillation, excuse me, then give us that bullish breakout, then we go long, aiming for the resistance level. But for those who are willing to go short, I wouldn't recommend going short right now, because I know it seems bearish, but this doesn't guarantee that we're going to go lower. So to go short, simply going to wait for price to come down here, consolidate properly, and then give us a bearish breakout. So this will be a more logical scenario to go short. So your entry is going to be after the breakout, after the consolidation. Stop loss is going to be above the consolidation, and your take profit is going to be the support level over here. So this is how I'm going to go short on crude oil, only if this happens, right? So you do not want to jump into a sell trade if we do get a blast through this price level. Let's say we come down here and we just break through immediately. You don't want to jump into a trade like this, because there's a good chance we could equally reverse to the upside, and that turns out to be a fake out. But a consolidation, so a consolidation over here like this, gives us a sense of a confirmation, followed by a bearish breakout. So the bearish breakout is your confirmation to get into the trade, while the consolidation is your confirmation that we're actually going to go lower, right? So that's how I'm going to trade crude oil. So the reason why I won't be jumping into the trade right now is because there's a good chance this price level could be acting as a mild support, and because of this support, we may see price just chopping downwards, chopping downwards till we touch this price level, and then we go higher. So this wouldn't actually be a good risk to reward ratio in terms of going short, or in terms of placing your money on this trade. So I wouldn't be going short because it's really not, that convincing to me to go short. So I will only go short when we, get to this trend line, consolidate a little as confirmation, then get a bearish breakout. That's a more probable scenario to go short, aiming for this support level. So that's it briefly for crude oil. Moving on, we're going to talk about GBP-USD. I know I haven't been trading or talking about currency pairs lately, but this looks pretty decent to me because we seem to be consolidating. And for those who've been trading this choppy market on a 1 hour time frame or the 30-minute time frame, good luck with that, because it's just too much stress, because we've just been going up and down. Like, even when you try to get a good support level, let's say for example over here, you can see we had a small move to the downside, reversal to the upside. Even when you take this as a resistance level, you see we break through. So it's best to work with currency pairs right now, in my opinion, under this current market conditions with the dollar and currency pairs around the world making nasty moves. It's better to trade currency pairs on the higher time frame, at least starting from the 4 hours time frame. So you could watch out for your confirmations on the 4 hours time frame and then take your trades on the 1 hour time frame, right? So as far as you are confirmed that this trade is going towards this direction, or this trade meets up to my expectations according to my analysis on the higher time frame, right, then you can go into this trade on the lower time frame, especially for those who trade with lower trade capital, right? Maybe $100, $200, the case may be. But if you have a very good portfolio, like a good balance, then you can take a trade on even a daily time frame, right? So looking at GBP-USD, we can see a bit of a consolidation, and this consolidation seems like a bullish flag to me, because we moved up, move down, move up. So this is a classic ABC Elliott wave pattern, right? So if this proves to be true, so my scenario to go long is simply going to be the same as I've always thought, even as we just discussed on gold. So it's simply going to be waiting for a good consolidation around the resistance level of the channel, followed by a good breakout. So this would be my confirmation to go long. So when I go long over here, stop loss is going to be underneath the consolidation that leads to the breakout, and my take profit is going to be around this resistance level. Easy peasy. So if this doesn't happen, then I'm just not going to consider going short. Just going to stay away from the trade, because there are so many good trade opportunities out there if you have the time to look for them. So this is it briefly for GBP-USD. Lastly, in a currency pair that will be analyzing today, we're going to be talking about USD-JPY. So USD-JPY, pretty decent, looks bullish. We've been in this massive bullish trend since forever, and you can see we had clean bounces off this important area of value. Right now we're trading close to the resistance level that would probably take us to price discovery if we take out these levels. So what I'm watching out for is a consolidation around these price levels, followed by a good breakout. So mind you, this is the daily time frame, so this may not be the ideal time frame for every trader, but you get a better sense of confirmation if you watch out for these setups on the daily time frame or on the higher time frames. Like I discussed earlier, currency pairs right now, they look a bit nasty, so you get cleaner charts, better confirmations when you take a look at them from the higher time frame. So when you get your confirmation on the higher time frame, right, I know this is contrary to what you've learned about trading, but as a good trader, you should be able to adjust your trade techniques. You should be flexible just as the market changes, because the market changes all the time, right? So in this scenario, in this current market conditions, I would recommend you watch out and wait for confirmations on the higher time frame, right, before you take your trades on the lower time frame, if that makes sense to anyone. So that's it briefly for USD-JPY. I don't see any reason why you want to go short, because this looks bullish. So you get a higher chance of a success rate if or when we start trading above these all-time highs. Then it's just price discovery. Entry is going to be around the breakout. Stop loss is going to be below the consolidation, at least at the breakout. And yeah, stop loss is going to be here, and you could simply trail your position as we go higher. So that's it briefly for USD-JPY. And I know in this video I talked about I've talked about how I wait for a consolidation around the area of value or resistance before the breakout. But something that could also happen is waiting for a breakout and then a retest as a confirmation before going long. So this could also be another, sort of confirmation before you get into the trades. So another option is, breakout, waiting for a consolidation above a breakout. It does not necessarily have to retest the broken level, which is over here, before you go long. So you could simply go long after a breakout from the consolidation, which would be a bullish continuation pattern. If you're following us on Instagram, you follow our lectures, you follow me on YouTube, you would know what all this means. Hell, if you follow our shorts and reels on Instagram, you'll know what all this means. So that's it briefly for USD-JPY. Now, talking about cryptocurrencies. So I've been talking about this for a while now to my community on Discord, on Instagram, on YouTube. Do not neglect what's happening in crypto right now, because between now and next year, this is going to, the crypto industry is going to provide you with so many opportunities to make so much money that you don't even believe you would have made if you stayed away from crypto, right? So I'm not saying this for you to take so much risk, sell your houses, sell your properties to jump into crypto. What I'm simply trying to say is learn, okay? Do some research, learn what's going on, check out the potential opportunities in the crypto market, and look for a way to plug yourself into this stuff, right? So two easiest ways, right, to get this done is: one, if you're already a trader, you trade Forex, right? You should start looking at trading cryptocurrencies, because now that we're in a bull market, all you have to do is look for buy trade opportunities. That's how it works. When a bull market, when a bull market, yes, fine. All you do, if you want to get into crypto, is look for opportunities to go long. That's all you should do. Even if a chart is showing you clear sell signals, do not sell. Only look for opportunities to go long, because the market is going to favor the bulls more than the bears, because this is just the current market conditions we find ourselves in, right? So you can see Bitcoin, for example, since we hit the lows of 16,000 in 2022, we've been grinding up. So at every point where you get a good buy signal, you can see it has worked out excellently fine if you're actually an experienced trader, which I believe most of our viewers here are, right? If you're not an experienced trader, check out our complete Forex trading course on Udemy. It's going to teach you how to trade and become a professional. I'm not even lying. I'm not even kidding. I know of so many persons that have had great success stories with the course. It's cheap. You can use everything in that course to trade cryptocurrencies just as much as you can use them to trade Forex. You can also use them to trade the stock market, just the way I taught in the course, right? So cryptocurrency markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, whatever you want to get yourself in, try to start carrying out some research if you aren't already, because the opportunities here are so mind-blowing, right? I'm going to show you a few examples as we move forward, but quickly, I just want to show you what I'm watching out for on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, really low here, grinded upwards, taking out this good area of value. There's a good chance we dump, fine, yes, but as a day trader, what are we watching out for? There's a good chance we may just be heading higher, right, going to the all-time highs. So going down to the lower time frame, let's say 1 hour time, for example, taking a look at the current price action, what I see is a bullish continuation pattern, right? And you could do this, take a channel and mark out your levels. So we have a clear support level and we have a clear resistance level. All you have to do is wait for price to break through this level and go long. This is what I'm talking about. When in a bull market, you get an opportunity to go long, you go long. You see price falling into a significant area of support, you go long upon confirmations, right? I'm not saying this for you to take all the risk in the world. Employ your risk management as usual, but try as much as possible to take advantage of what's happening in the cryptocurrency market. So I talked about one way to take advantage, which is trading this stuff. The second way is looking for some money to invest. So you invest in some cryptocurrencies that are, fairly okay. You do not need to get it 100% right. Getting a 10x return on your investment is mind-blowing. You would barely, in fact, you wouldn't get that anywhere else within such a short period of time, right? So these are the opportunities that crypto presents. You will get 50x's, 100x's, as the case may be. So I'm going to talk more about this as we move on with the video. But right now for Bitcoin, this is what I'm watching out for to go long. So for those who day trade, you could watch out for this and go long. There's also a good chance we grind slowly to the downside, right? Taking out these levels and just going down like this, chopping sideways. This shouldn't make you go short because anything could happen and Bitcoin could spike up because we're in a bull market. So this is the advantage of understanding trends, right? So when you understand the market trends, it's easy for you to take advantage of the price action that presents themselves in the market. So that's it briefly for Bitcoin. Moving on, I'm going to be talking about Avalanche. So this is AVAX, one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. I'm not doing this. I'm not talking about AVAX because there's a good trade here. Okay, I'm just going to talk about it because I want to try and elaborate more on the trade opportunities that present themselves in the cryptocurrency market. So because it's a bull market, you could literally just open a buy trade when we hit important key levels. As far as you know, Bitcoin is bullish. So over here, you can see we had this massive move to the upside and we had a dump. Now, during this dump, we had price coming back into this area of value, which is a resistance level. Now, this is a good project, right? Fundamentals are strong, good community around projects. They are doing a lot, right? So when price gets into this area of value, all you have to do is watch Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin bullish or is Bitcoin bearish? If Bitcoin is bullish, then there should be a signal that is probably going to be a reversal coming soon. And on the daily time frame, you can see we have an hammer. You get an hammer, you get the second gray candle, you go long. Simple. You go long. Yes, it's risky. You could lose money, but this is better than trading Forex right now. I'm not going to lie. So this is me being honest, right? So when you look at the cryptocurrency charts right now, they look so much cleaner with much more potential than trading the currency market right now. So that's the reason why I have been so focused on cryptocurrencies and I've not been paying too much attention to the Forex market. So that's why you haven't seen me post or make more content related to Forex, right? So the cryptocurrency market provides you with much more opportunities to make so much more money than you would have trading Forex right now. And I think this is going to last for 1 to 2 years max or 2.5 years, right? So now is the best time. Now is a very good time to actually take a look at this stuff. If you haven't, paid attention to crypto before, I really advise you do. Okay, 2 ways to get into this stuff is trading this stuff or investing in this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to give you my list. So here's my list. So here's my crypto list. These are the list of cryptocurrencies I'm watching, both for active day trading and investment purposes, right? Please, cryptocurrencies or trading or investing in crypto is highly, highly, highly risky. You must do your own research and only put in money you can afford to lose. Okay? Because when you lose money, you're not going to hold me responsible, right? So this is just a quick list of cryptocurrencies I'm watching out for. And I'm going to show you a quick example as to why investing could be lucrative. Now, this is a project known as AGI. So this is an AI project, right? So what they do is they provide you with an AI chatbot that helps you do so many stuff in the crypto community, and they're also working on AI beings where you get to create yourself as an AI, right? That's not launched yet, but that's coming up soon. So I invested in this project. I didn't day trade this. I invested in this project around $0.03, right? I put in a few $1,000, and now in 3 months I've had about 7x. So where else are you going to get this kind of returns within a short period of time? So I put in a few $1,000, so times that by 7. So that should give you an idea of how much money you could make over here. So imagine putting $1,000 over here in December. This is just February, and you're making $7,000 already, right? You literally have to do nothing. All you have to do is carry out your research, find out good projects and put in your money and fold your hands and just watch. And I think this is going to go much higher, right? So by the time this gets to a dollar, that should give you an idea of how much money you would have made if you put in, let's say, $10,000 on this or $5,000 on this. So I'm not going to tell you how much money I put in this, but I've made a pretty decent amount of returns on AGI already, right? So coupled with the fact that I trade the large cap, so I trade ETH, I trade BTC, I trade Injective, I trade AVAX, I trade Chainlink. So these are all good projects. You can see I have my chart set up on most of these currencies. I trade IMX, right? You can see whichever chart I open right now, you probably see setups, right? This is because I trade most of this stuff. And these setups you see are price levels where I actually took my trades, right? So this is what I've been doing for some time now, and I'm just going to keep at it because the opportunities in cryptocurrency market right now is so much more than what you would ever get trading Forex right now. So that's it from me, guys. I hope this content, shed on some lights on the cryptocurrency market as you would expect, and as I promised. Try as much as possible to take advantage. That's what I can say right now, and I will try my best to put in more content related to cryptocurrencies as we move forward. But right now I'm very busy, but I'm going to try as much as possible to be consistent with these weekly videos, at least to give you 1 or 2 tips regarding the cryptocurrency market, regarding the Forex market, regarding what I'm trading and the activities in the market. So that's it for me, guys. If you love the content, please like, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to check out our course on Udemy if you're interested in learning to trade anything, right? So that's it from me, guys. See you next week.